In 5 hours' time, we will welcome in 2025, a year when we'll go to the polls, America will get a new leader, and mortgage holders can hopefully, finally, get some rate relief. This year has been a big one for us at ACA. We've told some fabulous stories, met some crazy characters, and we'd like to think helped a few of you negotiate some uncomfortable situations along the way. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of 2024. From the weird...
Is this what you use to cut your dead brother's ear?
Yes.
...to the wonderful.
Oh, no.
And everything in between.
No way!
Get your camera off me, mate. Move! Move!
2024 had it all. We saw what could be the longest confrontation in a current affair history.
They are allowed to be here. Yes, they are.
They are allowed. No, do not try to slam the door. Oh my God!
Jeff's rental was infested with rats, and when Zarisha Bradley went to investigate, she found an even bigger pest.
Go away.
Without knowing the back and forth,
their shared property manager would want to help fix the infestation. Instead, he's threatened to blacklist Jeff.
Oh, threat. You're using the threat. You know?
Are you a racist?
Oh!
Are you a racist?
Are you a racist? You racist? You racist? Camera guy?
This was a close second.
I'm not here to answer questions.
That was the main thing.
Right.
That was the main thing.
That's enough.
That was the main thing.
Hands off.
That was the main thing.
Hands off.
Reece D'Alessandro and our crew attacked by a dodgy car dealer after he requested an interview with us.
Okay, let go of me.
He's not, he doesn't have a hold of you. You've got a hold of his equipment.
Away.
Let go of the equipment
Let
and
go
we'll
of
walk
me.
away. There you have it.
I spit at you. Then I best both of you.
Neil Breen didn't quite get a warm welcome to this public housing complex.
I'm a jailbird dog. I'll put down there. Bob!
Gordon and his flatmates hoarded so much rubbish it became a dump, his elderly neighbours terrified of his death threats. But after our story went to air, the rubbish was removed and Gordon was kicked out.
And Merry Christmas to all of you. I might come around, Mary. I heard you do a mean roast pork.
You're always welcome here.
Fed up with passers-by using his driveway as a dunny, Stephen got creative.
They'll arrive in an Uber, stop here, and then urinate.
No.
And leave all their beer cans in the driveway. Yeah.
Showing Lizzie Pearl his invention, a motion sensor tinkler sprinkler.
But Steve, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Do you have any sympathy for these people?
Well, not really, because the pubs have got toilets.
This investigation by Nat Wallace probably made you think twice about picking someone else's flowers.
She pinched some of those hydrangeas. But it's what happened next which might surprise you. That act landed her in deep Thank you.
An affluent Sydney neighbourhood rocked by a scandal that left a yard looking a little bare and a woman with a criminal record.
Oh, it's despicable.
Despicable?
Despicable, yes.
I just thought, how outrageous, how audacious. I mean, a big crime, really.
Steve Marshall never does things by halves. Well, almost never.
Half gone, but this half still here.
He found a home that looks like it's been split in two, the owner refusing to let the developer next door take over.
Price, no good.
Price.
No pay, no pay.
The price is no good.
This Airbnb host clearly didn't like our cameras.
Do your guests know that you plied a disabled teenager with ice as a carer?
Alexis Staish discovering his guests had no idea about his dark past.
Serge, do you really think you should be renting out your home as a registered sex offender?
Ashley Griffith's dark past was also brought to light. Australia's worst ever paedophile jailed after committing unspeakable crimes against at least 69 children.
In my opinion, this is a case of such seriousness or gravity as to warrant the maximum penalty.
Justice is going to be served and the public are going to be protected. No girls are ever going to be touched by him again.
and a whistleblower walked free.
I feel relieved and I'm so happy that it's over.
Yolanda Baruki, who tried to expose the flawed investigation into Griffith, was charged with computer hacking after her interview with The Current Affair. After 16 long months, Yolanda was found not guilty.
I don't feel like a winner because so many children being hurt and so many families' life was destroyed.
I think you were here at midnight last night, though, Charlie.
Ali Langdon spent time on the front line.
What's the call, Steve?
Car into a car, someone unconscious with abnormal breathing.
On the road with specialist paramedics and police.
It's the police! Open the door!
Hunting down the worst of the worst domestic violence offenders.
So that's pretty hard then to see your twin brother
100%
taken away accused of domestic violence.
1,000,000%, because and you see it, you know, on the news, it's happening so much, but women are dying.
Tragically, many women did die this year. The death of Molly Ticehurst, allegedly at the hands of her ex-partner in Forbes, renewing a national conversation.
How do we tell women, be brave, leave, when we can't keep them safe?
Nobody should ever have...
Family friend Jacinda telling Hannah Sinclair the system let Molly down.
Molly asked for help, and when she asked for help, she got none, and Ned let her down. And she should still be here. And she's not.
Right at the end, I just told her how much I loved her and thanked her for our beautiful life.
Simon Boda sat down with the daughter of Claire Nowland. The 95-year-old died after being tasered by a police officer in her nursing home. She had dementia and refused to put down a knife.
Well, we all think we got the best mum. She was a good mum. She was a tough lady. She didn't deserve that.
Police officer Christian James Samuel White was found guilty of manslaughter. There were stories that shocked us.
Trump will be getting the keys to the White House.
Absolutely terrifying, but when Donald Trump says he's going to do something, you better believe he's going to do it.
And stories that rocked us.
Oh, terrible. I couldn't even get off the couch yesterday. I was really sad.
The entire country shaken after 6 innocent people were killed during a stabbing spree in Bondi Junction.
We're here most Saturdays, and yeah, it's a big tragedy.
Mum, we love you so much and we miss you.
In Victoria, the disappearance of Samantha Murphy.
So do you hope to find where Samantha is? And
oh, of course we do.
Yeah, have the police given any indication?
No, nothing.
And in Sydney, the alleged murders of Jesse Baird and his partner Luke Davies.
And an officer who's used a police pistol to take 2 innocent people's lives has probably attracted the world's attention, let alone Australia's. It's been a horrendous and horrific murders.
In the dark times, these are the stories that lifted our spirits.
How do you feel, Maddie?
Excited.
Excited?
Lauren Goldman arranged special surprises for children doing it tough, like Harry, a boy who was diagnosed with cancer as a newborn who loves the Wiggles.
G'day, Harry. Harry! And everybody clap. Yeah.
Simon Boda found Cecilia's guardian angel. The woman who helped save the grandmother's life after she was attacked by an alleged shoplifter.
I want you to turn around right now and meet Annette, your carer, your guardian angel.
Oh, no. 101-year-old Dorothy also pulled at our heartstrings.
He was a wonderful man.
Yes, he was. I'm sorry. I'm a weeper.
Guess what? So am I.
Sharing the love letters she and her late husband Mac wrote to each other during World War II.
Hello, darling. I miss you more now than ever. Unfortunately, I can't find a boat to take me back to you. If they don't hurry and get one, I guess I will just have to pinch a rowing boat and see what I can do.
I told you about that. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, there, Wall. Yeah. Oh.
Georgia Westgarth met Vern and Wall, whose incredible friendship spans almost a century.
We look after each other. Make sure everyone's okay, that we're both okay.
Or maybe in a year's time I can come and give her a cuddle finally, hey?
Sylvia Jeffries finally got that cuddle with little Bronte.
You lovely girl, I've been waiting for this.
The 2-year-old was born with a disease that kept her isolated from the rest of the world, but now she's free.
She's no wallflower, is she?
No. No, she's full of beans, she's wild.
Ali caught up with Sophie Delizio ahead of the birth of her first baby.
We're all so excited for you because we know what you've gone through to get to this point.
Thank you. It's been a journey.
Sophie defied death twice as a little girl. First, when a car crashed into her daycare centre, then she was hit by a car 3 years later.
I've made peace with it. There's nothing I can do to change it, no matter what, so I'm just going to keep on living my life.
A few weeks after our interview, Sophie gave birth to her little boy, Frankie. Lawn legend Nathan showed us it's the little things that make a big difference.
And I want to know, would you be okay if I was to clean this all up for you today?
I wouldn't say no.
John lives with functional neurologic disorder and couldn't get disability support. After our story, offers for help came flooding in.
I hear we finally got some good news about the NDIS. Tell us.
Yeah, so I got an email yesterday and I got approval. So yeah, long time coming.
The NDIS was a major talking point this year. Hannah Sinclair exposing shocking failures within the scheme.
I was horrified. I was genuinely really, really scared.
First, a convicted rapist slipping through the cracks, using the NDIS to meet with young women.
Thomas Hoffer has been advertising for young female disability support workers. Should this be allowed?
Then, claims a provider was taking advantage of our most vulnerable.
Denise, are you everything that's wrong with the NDIS?
Dozens of Denise Clissold's clients came forward accusing her of abusing their funds.
$230,000 was gone in a matter of 5 months.
They've just ruined our lives, and I don't know, I don't have any faith anymore. I just feel like giving up.
Why wouldn't you come on our program to discuss this?
I didn't know I could.
A current affair holding politicians to account.
She's not banned, she's not even suspended, Minister.
Yeah, you said that before and I got that. And I was saying to you that I've gone to our investigators and said, it seems like a pretty open and shut case.
After ACA stepped in, Denise was kicked out.
Kelly, what do you make of this 2-year ban Denise has just copped?
Denise should have been banned for life.
Belle Gibson, it's Sam Cucchiara from A Current Affair.
Hi. And it's not just those in charge who were hit with the hard questions.
Apologise to those people.
Sam Cucchiara caught up with the Queen of Con, Belle Gibson, who was refusing to pay a $400,000 fine after duping the world.
Is it time to pay that money back, Belle?
Don't put that camera up at me.
Our reporters determined to find the truth.
Why are you running?
Maggie Rayworth didn't let this landscaper get away.
I'm pretty fit, Abdullah, I can keep running.
Don't mind ruffling a few feathers.
And when controversial politician Andrew Laming refused an interview,
Then I couldn't be less interested in talking to A Current Affair.
Well, what are the chances of that?
Dan Nolan got lucky.
What are the chances of finding you in a coffee shop after you scurried away from the hotel?
Let's go.
It's my lucky day.
Go for it.
Pippa Bradshaw confronted Sarah Williams over the serious questions surrounding her anti-sexual violence organisation.
We've had some complaints that, there's no accounting being done, they're not sure where the donations go, some claim it even goes into your own account. Where's the money?
I'm an Aboriginal woman who
has nothing to do with this.
I have been attacked by a lot of white women, here yet again one.
Hands Up If You're Owed Money by James Carr.
Steve Marshall discovered magic couldn't make these allegations disappear.
James, can you say, abracadabra, here's your pay?
No, I can't say that.
dozens of performers claiming a magician hadn't paid them for their work.
Well, it's not a bunch of hocus pocus.
All right.
You know, this is...
Thank you.
A surprise splash didn't stop Zarisha Bradley from confronting this fencer about his dodgy dealings.
Whoa, mate.
Customers, including a grandmother with cancer, left high and dry, unlike Zarisha.
Okay, well, you can definitely see the kind of character we're dealing with.
He didn't finish the job, but a Current Affair viewers came through. Judy's fence finally fixed after some kind tradies saw our story.
I'm very grateful for it, for him and the team at Current Affair for doing this, because it's made a big difference to how I feel.
The Sada family's faith in humanity was restored, thanks to Australia's generosity. The children lost their mum, their father on trial for her alleged murder. Then heartless thieves ransacked their home. The donations came pouring in, more than $30,000, a year's worth of free groceries and free fuel.
What do you think of that offer?
I mean, yeah, it's...
These people are the real superheroes.
Real superheroes, yeah.
Oh, good shot, that one. This year was proof making noise can make a difference. Ali met the families of children with neuroblastoma, a rare and deadly disease that kills more kids than any other cancer.
There's still a 50% chance after treatment that he could still relapse.
And the prognosis, if he does, is as grim as you can imagine. 5% chance of survival.
Yeah.
It just gets hard. If you could even imagine it, it gets harder.
These children have been forced to fly to the other side of the world to access a drug that could help keep them alive, until a campaign to get it here in Australia paid off.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Thank you to the Health Minister, but thank you for everyone that was raising this issue and getting across his desk and helping push this thing through. Just, yeah, I'm really struggling to put the words together, but thank you to everyone.
It's definitely not something that I can afford.
When the Commonwealth Bank announced it would charge customers for withdrawing their own money from its branches, we were all furious.
Well, I don't want to be charged for just taking my own money out.
Combank's retail banking boss tried to defend the decision.
I think it's at the end of the day, you're slugging Aussies to access their own money.
No, look, I understand that people don't like paying fees.
It didn't go down so well, CBA backflipping on its controversial plan the very next day.
Can Molly still bark?
Bridget O'Brien met Molly the magpie. The country getting behind the bird and her best mate when the Queensland government tried to keep them apart. Your support bringing them back together.
What do you have to say to those people who have supported you through this process?
A huge thank you. I think Molly might want to say. Yeah, I think Molly said it for me.